Hello everyone, welcome to Pabbly Connect. Today in this video, we are going to integrate two software applications, Avasa and Google Calendar. So now let us know what is the use case. So the use case here is whenever a new task is created in Avasa, automatically create event in Google Calendar. Now let us know what these two software applications are all about. So Avasa is a business management solution software, whereas Google Calendar is a calendar service by Google. Although Avasa and Google Calendar have some native integration between them, but this integration has certain limitations, and that is why we are going to use Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an integration software which will help you to transfer data from Avasa to Google Calendar. The best part here is you don't require any knowledge of coding. So let me show you this on my screen. So here I am at Google. And now what I'm going to do is I'll go to this URL section over here and I'm going to type pabbly.com. Okay, so this is the website of Pabbly, and now I will hover over this product section over here and I'm going to click on connect. Okay, so now I'm going to click on sign in. Okay, so now because I've already signed into my account, that is why I am here. You can also sign up for free in just 2 minutes. Here, I would like to mention one more thing. Pabbly Connect offers a free plan where this integration can be tried out absolutely free. You just have to clone the template of the workflow. The link for the same is available in the description below the video. Once you clone the template, you will immediately get access to this workflow right in your account. So now I'm going to scroll down, and here at Connect, I am going to click on Access Now. Okay, so this is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect, and you can see we have so many workflows already created over here. So now I'm going to create a new workflow by clicking on this Create Workflow button. Okay, so now I'm going to give a name to this workflow and I'm going to name it as Avasa Task to Google Calendar Event. Now I'm going to create it. Okay, so now here we are going to integrate Avasa with Google Calendar. So now here in Choose App, first I am going to choose Avasa. Okay, so now in Trigger Event, according to our workflow, whenever a new task is created in Avasa, we want to create an event in Google Calendar. That is why new task here will be our trigger event. Now you can see we have various other options available for the trigger event. You can select whichever trigger event you want according to your choice. And if you don't get the trigger event of your choice, you can contact our team at admin@pabbly.com and our team will help you. Now I am going to click on new task because this is our trigger event over here. So now you might have a question in your mind that what is this term called trigger event? Let me tell you that automations run on the concept of triggers and actions. It is all about when something happens, do this. For example, when a sale happens, send an email. In our case, whenever a new task is created in Avasa, we want to create an event in Google Calendar. That is why creating new task in Avasa will be our trigger event, whereas creating an event in Google Calendar will be our action event. So now I am going to click on Connect with Avasa. Okay, so now under credentials, you have two options. Either you can create new credential or you can select any existing credentials if you have one. So here I don't have any existing credentials, so I'll let it be new credentials itself. So now under new credentials, here you can see it is asking us for the token. You can read the instruction. You can get your personal access token after login to Avasa account. And then you can see you can just follow this, that first you have to go to settings, then go to manage developer apps, then go to personal access token, and then you can add the personal access tokens by giving a suitable name and then check all select access scopes. Okay, so I've already logged into my Avasa account over here. Now what I'm going to do is I'll click on settings. Okay, so here I am just going to go down and let us search for manage developer apps. Okay, so now here what I'm going to do is I am going to add a personal token. I'm going to click on it. So I'll give a name, integration of Avasa with Google Calendar. Okay, now I'll just click on all these, read and write. You just have to tick mark on all these options. Okay. Now I'm just going to save it. Okay, so we have our token over here. So I'm just going to copy it from here. I'll go back to Pabbly Connect and I'll paste it here. Okay. So now this token is going to help us to build a connection between Avaza and Pabbly Connect. Now I'm going to click on save. Okay. So now here you can see a webhook URL is written over here and the URL is displayed over here. So usually what we do is that after choosing the app and after choosing the trigger event, we copy this URL from here and we go and paste it inside the trigger software application, which is Avaza in our case. So now you might ask me that what is this webhook URL and how is it helpful for us? Let me tell you that webhook is an essential way to get data from an external software at Pabbly's end. So this webhook URL helps you to build a connection between the trigger software application and Pabbly Connect. So here we don't have to go and paste this webhook URL manually in the trigger software application because we have already built a connection with the help of token. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to click on save and send test request. Okay, so now what has happened is automatically this webhook URL has been set up inside the trigger software application. So now I'm going to click on capture webhook response. So now it is waiting for webhook response. That means it is time to go and create a new task in Avaza. So I'll go to my Avaza. I'll just close this. Here you can see I have my project. So I'm going to open a project. So I'll just open this project over here. Okay, so now here I am just going to add a task. So here there's an option to add a task. So I'm just going to let it be section 1, fine, assigned to Pabbly Connect. Okay, title, gather lead information. Task description, I'll just write all details for the upcoming project. Okay, fine. Start date, let me choose it as, okay, let me choose it in February. So 11th of February and the time is 10 a.m. Okay, time will be, okay, 12th Feb. I'll choose the time as 10. Okay, priority, I'll keep it as medium. Okay, save. Okay, so we have created a task here in Avaza. Now let's go back to Pabbly Connect and check if Pabbly Connect has captured the data or not. So I'll go back to Pabbly Connect. So you can see Pabbly Connect has captured the data. We have our response over here. You can see task ID is here. Project title is here. If you come down, you can see the title. Description is also here. I'll just extend it. Okay. Then you can see assigned to, assignee email. If you come down, you can see the start date, due date. Okay. So I'll just save it. Okay, so here we have successfully finished our first step integration, that is integration of Avaza and Pabbly Connect. Now let's begin with our second step integration where we will integrate Google Calendar and Pabbly Connect. So now I'm going to click on this plus button and here I am going to choose Google Calendar. Okay, so now in action event, according to our workflow, whenever a new task is created in Avaza, we want to create an event in Google Calendar. That is why create an event will be our action event over here. You can see we have various other action events available. You can select whichever action event you want according to your choice. And if you don't get the action event of your choice, you can contact our team at admin@pabbly.com and our team will help you. Now I'm going to click on create an event because this is our action event over here. So now I'm going to click on connect with Google Calendar. So now under credentials, you have two options. If you want, you can create new credentials and directly connect with Google Calendar. Or if you want, you can also select any existing credentials like these. I am going to let it be new credentials and now I'm going to connect with Google Calendar. So here you have to choose the account in which you're going to connect your Google Calendar. So I'll choose the account. I'm going to allow it. You don't have to worry about your data. Everything is 100% safe and secure with Pabbly Connect. So now here it is asking us for some field details. So I'm just going to fill it according to our API response. So first is calendar. So I'll choose Gary Monroe. So title, we have our title. Let me put it as gather lead information. Description, yes, we have the description. Okay, location, no need. Start date, time. Fine, we have our start date. End date, time. Okay, time zone. Now here I don't have time zone, so I'm just going to use skip over here. Now visibility, let it be public guests. You can enter multiple guests within curly brackets as shown here. Okay, so you have to enter the email of the guests in this format. So first I'll just copy this. I'll put it here. I'll just remove this email and I'm just going to write okay. So I've added this email. Now event recurrence rule. So here in event recurrence rule, you can decide how many times do you want the event to occur. So here I'm just going to put skip. Okay, save and send test request. Okay, so you can see we have the API response. Okay, so we have successfully finished our integration. You can see we have got the API response. So now let's go to Google Calendar and check if a new event is created there or not. So our date was, let us go and check. Our start date was 11th of February. So we'll go to 11th of February. So I'll go to Feb. So you can see gather lead information. We have created an event over here. I'll just open it. You can see February 11, 2021, it starts, and February 12, 2021, it ends. And you can see one guest awaiting. Okay, fine. 30 minutes before. Okay. You can see the description, collect all lead details for the upcoming project. Okay. So we have successfully finished our integration. Now I'm going to show you this process again with one more example so that you can understand how this integration takes place in real time. So I'll go back to my Avaza and I'm going to add one more task. Integration of Avaza and Google Calendar. Description. Start with first step integration related to these softwares. Start date, I'll choose it as 2nd of February. Timing, let it be 9. Okay, 3rd, fine. Okay, priority, I'll keep it as urgent. Save. So I've added a task over here. Now let's go back to Google Calendar and check if a new event is created there or not. So I'll go to my Google Calendar. I'm just going to refresh it once. So you can see we have an event created over here. I'll just click on it. You can see integration of Avaza and Google Calendar. The timing is here. The due date is here. You can also see the description. Start with first step integration related to these softwares. You can see the guest is also here. So we have successfully finished our integration and our integration is working fine. Now I'll go back to Pabbly Connect and I'm going to explain you what has happened in our example. I'll just minimize all these. Okay, so in our example, what has happened is first the information came from Avaza to Pabbly Connect. Then from Pabbly Connect, the information went to Google Calendar. So now every time a new task is created in Avaza, automatically an event will be created in Google Calendar. So we have successfully finished the integration of Avaza and Google Calendar using Pabbly Connect.
Not just these two software applications, but you can integrate any software application using Pabbly Connect. If you have any queries, you can contact us at admin@pabbly.com and our team will help you. For more, you can also visit our website at www.pabbly.com. Thank you.